keeps control for Thompson. Pass for Stevens, wide open underneath on the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
This is what they call the calm before the storm at the Mayville State University, where we're getting ready for the third place and championship games in the Region 2 girls basketball tournament. We'll start off with Carrington against Winds-Minnewaukan in the third place game, and then followed by Thompson, the number 1 ranked team of the state, against number 4, Devils Lake. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello along with James Martins. Thanks for joining us on yourliveevent.com. Our pregame show is brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Carrington got to this third place game after losing to Devils Lake 54-39 on Tuesday night, while Winds-Minnewaukan lost to Thompson 54-34. These teams have split their two games during the regular season. Carrington winning at home 43-39 on January 9th. Then on February 2nd at Four Winds, it was a 60-56 ball game there. And to keep in mind, this third place game isn't just for a nice little trophy and a pat on the back. This is a chance to stay alive for a spot in the Class A state tournament. The winner of this game will play Valley City here at Mayville State Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock. And again, a trip to the state tournament will be on the line. James Martins will be downstairs checking in with both the coaches, Sean Gord Sr. of Winds-Minnewaukan and Andy Broughton of Carrington. We'll do that when we return after these words on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, this is Chrissy Thompson from the Hillsborough and Central Valley School District, reminding you that ethics, integrity, and respect are values important to our daily lives. In our sporting events, educational lessons, and lifetime values taught by school activities. Remember that one simple word, sportsmanship. It's how you play the game. This message is from the Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halsted, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
Full Service Foods in Hillsborough provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsborough and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsborough, proud to support this community event.
Even as a kid, I knew I wanted to be part of Polar Communications because they have such a long history of taking care of their employees.
I'm grateful that we get to work with great people every day, and I get to go home at the end of the day knowing that what we did for the day matters.
It's a great place to be part of a team and feel like you're achieving so much more than just answering a phone call. Polar is more than that. Polar is family.
It's the most prestigious, challenging rewarding tour on dirt. The most wanted, baddest outlaws, and the most powerful late models on the planet. The world of outlaws, King's Late Models.
For the first time ever, World of Outlaws at Norman County Raceway on Saturday, June 29th.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
And welcome back to Mayville State University for our pregame coaches' comments, brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHBankND.com. James Martins is courtside with Andy Broughton, the coach of the Carrington Cardinals.
And Coach, you were with Devils Lake there through parts of the game, and then they pulled away late. It seems like the pressure was just maybe a little too much for your ladies last night.
Yeah, Devils Lake's depth and their length, and they're physical. They're physical, so we struggle with that. But hey, it's 0-0 today. We got to turn the page.
You're going to face another team you know well in Winds-Minnewaukan, a team that also likes to bring some pressure. And you two teams evenly split, not just on the wins and losses, but on the scoreline. It's going to be a tight contest. What's it going to take for the win?
Yeah, it's really going to be coming down to the fundamental game of basketball. You got to rebound, you got to defend, you got to put the ball in the basket. Team that does that is going to be successful today.
With a third-place game being changed where you have a chance to keep your season alive instead of just playing for bragging rights and a trophy, does that change your mindset on coaching?
Oh, absolutely. There's more urgency, and the kids know there's more on the line, and the great thing about sports is, hey, you work for the next day.
Head coach Andy Broughton joining us. Coach, thanks so much. Good luck tonight.
Thanks for the coverage.
Back to you, Joe.
All right, James, thanks very much. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHBankND.com. We'll continue our pregame show as Carrington faces Winds-Minnewaukan in the third-place game in Region 2 girls basketball. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information. Otto Egg wants you to be prepared, no matter what Mother Nature throws your way. Otto Ag offers seed, fertilizer, and chemical options to best fit your operations. They also provide scouting to help find weeds and disease and track crop stands to help producers get a better idea what's going on with their fields. Contact Nick Otto at 701-520-0825 or Kylan Kostreski at 701-520-9875.
And we continue our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. James Martins again courtside with Sean Gord Sr., the coach of the Winds-Minnewaukan Lady Indians.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. Sean, a tough first half for your ladies Tuesday night against Thompson, but your team had some stretches in the second half where you at least competed with them. Your thoughts on their performance?
Yeah, definitely. The first quarter, it was a low-scoring affair. I think both teams came out a little tight probably, and second quarter we couldn't put the ball in the basket. It was tough, and it's Thompson plays very, very good defense, and we struggled, I guess. And then the second half was we came out a little more fire, I think, and got them jitters out of the way a little bit. Like, it's very young, I guess to us, and but we played a lot better. I was a little more happy with the second half, obviously.
Both teams, yourselves and Carrington, split the two regular season games, both home teams winning. What was the difference between the win and the loss against Carrington this season?
They can shoot the ball, Carrington. We got to just stay on their shooters. I think first game we had the lead a little bit, and they got about three threes in a row, and that, we went from being ahead, and we went into the hole on that, and I don't think we took the lead after that. But they're a very athletic, very good defensive team that, we just gotta. I think we're ready for them. I think.
Coach, it's a great opportunity at a spot back here on Saturday. I got to feel like the team's ready to go today.
Yeah, we're excited. We're definitely excited. We want to come back on Saturday. Obviously, that's very important to us. Like, our school has never been to the state tournament ever for the girls' side, and this is definitely a big goal for us. We want to take care of tonight, and then hopefully we get another practice tomorrow and come back Saturday.
Head Coach Sean Gord Sr. joining us on our pregame interviews. Coach, thanks so much. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Back to you, Joe.
All right, James, thank you. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our future, sharing our heritage with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. About 12 minutes away from the opening tap of Carrington and Winds-Minnewaukan for the third place in Girls Region 2 basketball and a chance to continue playing for the state tournament on the line. We'll talk more about that when our pregame show continues on YourLiveEvent.com.
Mission Court Independent Living at Benedictine Living Community offers independent living, giving you a comfortable lifestyle and freedom to do what you like while leaving chores behind. The monthly rent includes housekeeping, 3 daily meals, transportation, social and recreational programs, plus spiritual care and on-site worship services. Call 218-784-5250 to learn more and schedule a tour. And you can save $1,000 with our move-in special. Benedictine Living Community of Ada, recognized for quality care.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
I think it's fair to say you pay more now than ever before to operate your vehicles. We've got some relief. I'm Chris Moen with Nodak Insurance. Our auto customers are driving safer with fewer accidents, and for many that translates into lower premiums. If you're not seeing lower rates with your insurance company, call me to compare. You might save some money, and you will get better service. Call me today at 757-1613, or stop by one of my locations at 1913 South Washington in Grand Forks or 207 Main Street in Lakota.
Are
you dreaming of building or remodeling your dream home? This is Sonia from the Lighting Gallery, and we can help you from the time you start that dream to the time that your last fixture is hung in your room. We can come out to your house and do an in-home lighting design, picking out fixtures, working within your budget, working within your style, and putting together a full lighting package for you that makes your house feel like a home. If you're building, you're remodeling, visit us at the Lighting Gallery, located at 3622 South Washington Street in Grand Forks.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Brock Brent Construction Inc. has been around since 2006. We do commercial and residential concrete and construction. From concrete parking lots, house foundations, stamped concrete patios and driveways, to new construction and home remodels. Call Brock today at 701-430-1011. Brock Brent Construction Inc., serving you since 2006.
Welcome back to Mayville State University with James Martins, Joe Lancello with you as we get ready for the Region 2 third place game between Winds-Minnewaukan and Carrington. The reason we say the third place game has some meaning now in Class A is because with the realignment from 2 classes to 3, in Class A there are 4 regions. The region champions will advance to state. The runner-up in each region will then play the third place team of an opposite region. So it will be our schedule starting on Saturday here at Mayville State will be Valley City, the runner-up in Region 1, against the third place team from Region 2 here, the winner of this game between Carrington and Winds-Minnewaukan. Then following this game on Saturday, the team that loses between Thompson and Devils Lake will face Kindred, the third place team in Region 1, again for a berth at the state tournament. Northern Cass was the winner in Region 1 last night, so they've already got their tickets punched to the state. They don't have to collect $200 or anything of the sort. And that'll be the same for the Thompson Devils Lake winner. But the team between Thompson and Devils Lake that does not win will still have a shot at going to the state Class A tournament. And I should point out that none of these section champions will be seeded first. Once all 8 teams are in the field, then the seeding will take place for the matchups in Minot starting a week from today. And as we've mentioned, these teams split their 2 games, and oddly enough, each team scoring 99 points against the other between the 2 games. Carrington winning 43-39, and then Winds-Minnewaukan winning 60-56. We will return with the starting lineups and more for you from Mayville State University, the Region 2A third place game between Carrington and Winds-Minnewaukan after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
Mission Court Independent Living at Benedictine Living Community offers independent living, giving you a comfortable lifestyle and freedom to do what you like while leaving chores behind. The monthly rent includes housekeeping, 3 daily meals, transportation, social and recreational programs, plus spiritual care and on-site worship services. Call 218-784-5250 to learn more and schedule a tour. And you can save $1,000 with our move-in special. Benedictine Living Community of Ada, recognized for quality care.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source, helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations in Hatton, Sharon, Larimore, Devils Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lincoln, Peasic, East Grand Forks, Grafton, and Garski. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or 701-847-2622.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit BrightEnergySolutions.com.
This is Dustin Nagel with Dakota Heritage Bank. We're a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we can assist you with all of your banking needs, including checking and savings accounts, credit and debit cards, loans of all types, and more. We offer free mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services. Just go to dhbanknd.com or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking with Dakota Heritage Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Back at Mayville State University, Joe Lancello with you, along with James Martins, as we get ready for the third place game in Region 2A, Carrington versus Winds-Minnewaukan. I just want to run down the Saturday schedule for you here at Mayville State University. There will be 4 games over the course of the afternoon and evening. Our coverage will start at 12:30 with the pregame show. Then at 1 o'clock, it'll be Valley City, the runner-up in Region 1, against the winner of this game between Carrington and Winds-Minnewaukan. That game will determine one competitor at the Class A tournament next week in Minot. Following that game, it'll be Kindred taking on the the runner-up in Region 2, either Thompson or Devils Lake. And then following that game, we will have a Class B matchup with the Region 1 runner-up and the Region 2 third-place team. And our final game of the night, also from Class B, the Region 2 runner-up and the third-place team from Region 1. By the end of this evening, we should have some names to fill in those blanks. And we'll run down all the 8 teams that will be playing here, hoping to qualify for a spot at the state girls basketball tournament, whether it's Class A in Minot or Class B in Jamestown next week. Let's run down our starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned, crystalsugar.com. For Winds-Minnewaukan, who will be the visitors on the scoreboard and wearing black with blue numbers, white and blue trim, they'll go with number 13, Kendra Spotted Wolf, a 5'9 sophomore. Number 15 is Kaylee Hansen, a 5'10 sophomore. Number 20, Ava Gord, a 5'3 junior. Number 25 is Sophie Robertson, the only senior on the Lady Indian squad. She stands 5'9" and had 2 points and 6 rebounds in their loss to Thompson on Tuesday. And rounding out the starting five for Four Winds-Minnewaukan, number 32, Suri Gord, an 8th grader. She stands 5'7". She led Four Winds-Minnewaukan with 17 points on Tuesday in that loss to Thompson. Sean Gord Sr. is the coach of the Lady Indians. They come in with a record of 12-11 on the year. Now for the Carrington Cardinals, they'll go with the same lineup that they have in the other two games in this tournament. Number 1 will be Casey Rexon, a 5'6" senior, averaging 10 points in the tournament. Number 2 is Madison Johnson, a 5'8" senior, averaging 6.5 points in the tournament. 21 is Eden Hornet, a 5'9" junior, averaging 2.5 in the tournament, or 5.5 rather in the tournament. She led the Cardinals in scoring on Monday in their opening game, but then did not score on Tuesday. Number 25 is Olivia Threadgold, a 5'9" junior, averaging 7 points in the tournament. And 33, Isabel Wendell, a 5'8" junior, averaging 5.6 rebounds and 3.5 assists in the tournament. Andy Broughton is the coach of Carrington. The Cardinals come in 16-7 on the year. And for Four Winds-Minnewaukan, the two Gord girls are cousins, and Suri Gord is the daughter of Sean Gord Sr., the Four Winds-Minnewaukan coach. Carrington will be in the white uniforms with red and red and black trim. Being Cardinals, what else would you expect? One of these days we are going to have to be a feature on the player who stands at the end of the guard of honor, who does whatever with each starter who is introduced. Four Winds-Minnewaukan will be going from right to left.
Of course, Joe, those starting lineups presented by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life, great careers, quality products, grower owned, crystalsugar.com.
And the broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Tap controlled by Four Winds-Minnewaukan. Looking for an entry pass. Instead, we'll get a 3, and it's good by Suri Gord. And full court pressure as Carrington trying to get the ball in bounds. They do to Madison Johnson. Almost lost. Rexon they're able to retrieve. And now into the front court for Isabel Wendell. Rexon right wing. Threadgold for Hornet. Madison Johnson on top. Long 3, no. Long rebound for Carrington. And another rebound underneath. Madison Johnson not able to score from in close. Third try doesn't go, but she gets fouled. First foul of the game on Sophie Robertson of Four Winds-Minnewaukan. Madison Johnson, a 73% free throw shooter on the season, hits the first. Cardinals on the board. Carrington as a team, 68% from the free throw line on the season. Second free throw good, and it's a 3-2 game. Carrington with a little bit of pressure, but they'll back off it quickly. Suri Gord. Out for Robertson. Now in the right wing, a travel. First turnover against Four Winds-Minnewaukan. The Lady Indians will press. I was going to say they were going to beat it easily, but Rexon was able to retrieve the ball. Nice pass underneath. Bunny missed inside, and here come the Lady Indians. Ahead of the crowd for Kaylee Hansen to score. 5-2 in favor of Winds-Minnewaukan. Threadgold's pass, or Wendell's pass, was tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Carrington. And a short timeout, or I'm not sure what that was, but it's Winds-Minnewaukan ball. And Carrington's pressure a little tighter now as Surrey Gord brings it across from right to left. Madison Johnson guarding her. Handing for Ava Gord, her cousin. Ava to the baseline, now comes back. Shot clock at 8. Robertson from the free throw line, dumping down low, shot no good. Surrey Gord the rebound. Shot didn't go, and the rebound for Carrington. The shot clock was close to going off because the ball never hit the rim on the original shot. Hornet with a 3, bango. Eden Hornet ties the game at 5. And a steal. Rexon and Gord colliding. And a turnover each way. 2 apiece so far in the early going. Rexon getting really in Surrey Gord's face. Pass is tipped now for Robertson into the front court. Almost had her trapped. 3 from the right wing. No, and a travel. 3 turnovers now on Winds-Minnewaukan. Almost 3 minutes into the game. Wendell to throw it in again against full court pressure. Wendell driving, dumping down low for a wide open Eden Hornet to score. And Carrington with their first lead at 7-5. Surrey Gord hounded in the backcourt. And a 10-second call. And it seems like every team that has been successful in this tournament so far has done it with some really good defense. Number 10, Gracie Jackson, a 5'10 sophomore, comes into the game for Winds-Minnewaukan. As Spotted Wolf checks out. And Olivia Threadgold was sandwiched and fouled. Kaylee Hansen commits the foul for Winds-Minnewaukan, her first, second on the Lady Indians. Hornet out, and 35, Cadence Van Ray, a 5'8 junior, into the game for Carrington. Cardinals inbound baseline right, thrown deep for Madison Johnson. Her younger sister Mara is on the team, an 8th grader. Here's a 3 from Threadgold, no. And Winds-Minnewaukan the rebound, long pass into the front court. Hansen put on the brakes, here's a 3 from the top, that's good. By Robertson. Lady Indians back in front, 8-7. Room on the baseline to drive. Missing was Van Ray, and now with Carrington steal, except that Isabel Wendell bounced the ball off her own foot. Number 3, Kennedy Pasternak, a 5'5 junior, in for Carrington. 21, Carly Baker, a 5'7 sophomore, checks in for Winds-Minnewaukan. Lady Indians on the inbound length of the floor. Facing pressure. Surrey Gord winning the foot race this time into the front court. And running a half-court offense. Around a screen to the right for Jackson. Coach Sean Gord, you can hear him saying, move. They'll set it up again. Baker. Jackson, Baker. Shot clock at 8. Jackson's jumper, no good. And they'll call a held ball, and the arrow points toward Carrington with 3:24 to go in the first. 25, Sophie Robertson back in for the Lady Indians, along with number 20, Ava Gord, and number 13, Kendra Spotted Wolf. Half-court trap coming, but Wendell able to beat it. Johnson for Van Ray. Pasternik's three is blocked, and the ball will stay with Carrington with 22 on the shot clock. Casey Rexon in. Madison. That is Madison Johnson checking out. 22 on the shot clock. Wendell seeing room to drive. Lost the ball off a Four Winds player. It stays with the Cardinals with 16 on the shot clock. And our scoreboard brought to you by Tim Kazed Seed Sales Golden Harvest. Inbound pass was well short and picked off by Robertson. Fourth Carrington turnover. Ava Gord with a low dribble. Around a Spotted Wolf screen, pick and roll there. Back to the top for Haven Kavanaugh, number 3. Banks it in. Hayden Kavanaugh's first points. 10-7 in favor of Four Winds-Minnewaukan. Hornet with a 3, off the mark. Lady Indians rebound. Ava Gord for Hanson on the front court. Robertson stopped at the block. 3 from the top, blocked. Blocked by Isabel Wendell. And feeding Pasternik ahead of the crowd, missed the layup. And a held ball will, oh no, we've got a foul. Kennedy Pasternik commits the foul for Carrington, her first in the first of the quarter on the Cardinals. Suri Gord back in, 32 for Four Winds-Minnewaukan. And 24, Drew Longy, a 5'6" sophomore, checks into the game for the first time. Suri Gord across midcourt. Under 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Rexon tips the pass out of bounds into the Cardinal bench. Lady Indians to inbound at the hash mark on the near side with 25 on the shot clock. And nice job by Carrington to force the takeaway. Hornet from the 3, from the left, air ball. Ball goes out of bounds and goes to Four Winds-Minnewaukan. 15, Kaylee Hansen back into the game for the Lady Indians. Kavanaugh comes out. And for Carrington, 33, Isabel Wendell back in, replacing Kennedy Pasternik. Pressure defensively from Carrington. And Madison Johnson back in for Carrington as well. Suri Gord, here's a 3. Out of bounds. Carrying the ball with 1:27 to go in the quarter is number 20, Ava Gord, back into the game for Four Winds-Minnewaukan. And Longy checking out. Baseball pass tipped on the inbound. Threadgold trying to keep it in play but couldn't. Turnover 5 on Carrington. Well, a different approach for the inbound from Carrington. It just didn't come off. And Four Winds-Minnewaukan doing the same thing. Madison Johnson waits for teammates. Rexon, 3 from the right wing, a little long. And the Lady Indians with a rebound. Hansen on the near side. And that was 10 seconds. I thought they were maybe a little slow getting across. And that turned out to be the case. The second 10-second call against Four Winds-Minnewaukan in the quarter. And their 7th turnover of the quarter, which has 1 minute remaining. And Carrington with a chance to tie on this possession. Wendell from 16 from the right wing off the bracket, no good. Robertson rebounds, but lost the ball. Wendell, shot blocked. Gets it for Rexon. Kind of a hot potato there as Surrey Gord drives and misses. Wendell in the front court. 4-second difference, game clock and shot clock. Johnson will backpedal on the dribble now. Look for a cutter, but hand for Hornet. Rexon left wing three, around and in. Casey Rexon's first points. Tied at 10. Final seconds of the quarter. Finding Spotted Wolf quickly, missing the shot from in close, and there's still some time. Madison Johnson, he will be well short. And that's the end of the first quarter on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Four Winds-Minnewaukan 10, Carrington 10. Second quarter after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Tim Cassette, your local Golden Harvest Seeds dealer. During these winter months, as you think ahead to the spring planting season, I remind you there is strong yielding varieties of Golden Harvest beans and corn available for spring delivery. There's discounts offered. Please ask me about Golden Advantage deferred payment options or any cash payment discounts. Call me, Tim Cassette, at 701-430-0877, and thank you for planting Golden Harvest seeds on your farm.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at Enbridge.com.
With James Martins, Joe Lancello with you. Second quarter about to start in the Region 2 third place game for Class A girls basketball. Four Winds-Minnewaukan and Carrington tied at 10 after the first 8 minutes. Robertson for Spotted Wolf. Hansen on the left wing, hands for Ava Gord. Ava's entry pass tipped away and retrieved. Robertson handing for Surrey Gord, 10 on the shot clock. And a steal by Rexon. And a foul after a mid-court collision. Ava Gord commits the foul for Four Winds-Minnewaukan, her first foul in the second quarter. Four Winds-Minnewaukan 40% shooting, 50% from three-point range. Carrington 20% shooting, 25% from three-point range. Wendell. Madison Johnson. Threadgold drives, no. Rebound tipped. Finally controlled by Four Winds-Minnewaukan. Surrey Gord, Ava Gord, Robertson, Hansen, and Spotted Wolf, the five on the floor for Four Winds-Minnewaukan. And again, they're being patient on this possession. Ava Gord with 10. Flips it back, three on the way, bango! Keely Hansen with a three, 5 points now, and it's 13-10. Three is the biggest lead Four Winds-Minnewaukan has, and there's a three coming right back at you from Isabel Wendell. Tied at 13, our third tie. Robertson looking inside, has to go back, but it's tipped and taken away by Johnson. And a gold rush layup. Johnson with 4. And our third lead change. 15-13 in favor of the Cardinals. 3 on the way, no, by Hanson. Wendell got it across court, now Rexon to the right baseline, and a pushing foul called on the Lady Indians. Kaylee Hanson, the foul, her second, the first on Winds-Minnewaukan of the quarter. Gracie Jackson, 10. Drew Longy, 24 into the game for Winds-Minnewaukan. Madison Johnson from the bend of the arc. No, that didn't hit the rim either, but it's a foul in any case. Isabel Wendell with the foul for Carrington, her first, team's first of the quarter. Madison Johnson checks out for the Cardinals. And 3, Kennedy Pasternak back on the game. Hanson's pass tipped out of bounds by Pasternak. Oh, and it hit Kavanaugh on the way out. 12 turnovers unofficially, or make that 9 fouls of turnovers officially against Winds-Minnewaukan. Madison Johnson back in for Carrington after a quick break. Cadence Van Ray also in the game, 35 for Carrington. Here's a drive, no, and a foul. Madison Johnson not afraid to drive to the basket. Surigord commits the foul, her first, 2 on the Lady Indians in the quarter, or make that 3. Johnson hits the first. She's got 5. Make it 6. And Carrington their biggest lead at 17-13. Ava Gord, Surigord left coffin corner. Double teamed in the block. Carrington wanting a 5-second call, and they probably should have had it. In any case, the Cardinals get the rebound. Hornet, Pasternak. Long rebound to the Lady Indians. Ava Gord. Surigord. Robertson. Driving to the basket, scoring and a foul. Eden Hornet commits the foul, her first, and the second on Carrington of the quarter. Kendra Spotted Wolf back into the game for Winds-Minnewaukan. Attempt to the three-point play, no good. And it's Threadgold who gets the rebound for Carrington. Wendell's pass tipped. Surigord pulls up to the free throw line. Shot is short. Rebound tipped around. Hanson with a left wing 3, good. Hanson with 8. Our fourth lead changes. Winds-Minnewaukan back in front, 18-17. Ball tipped out of bounds in front of the Lady Indian bench. It'll stay with Carrington. Van Ray and Pasternak out. Entry pass picked off by Hornet, or cut by Hornet. Shot, no foul. Forgot who had the ball there. Kendra Spotted Wolf with the foul, her first, and 4 on Winds-Minnewaukan in the quarter. Eden Hornet, a 50% free throw shooter on the season. First one around and out. And Hornet missed both. Still a 1-point lead for Winds-Minnewaukan. Surrey Gore, or check that. Hanson with a three from the right corner, no good. Cardinals get the rebound. Hornet. Shot against the double team, around and out. Got her own rebound and scored. 7 for Eden Hornet. 19-18, Carrington back in front on our 5th lead change. Carrington forcing Winds-Minnewaukan to take a lot of time to get a shot away. Here's a Surrey Gord three off the bracket, no good. Rexon rebounds, and she was bumped by Ava Gord. Her second foul, that's the penalty, 5 fouls on the Lady Indians. So with 2:45 to go in the half, Casey Rexon will shoot 2. She's a 75% free throw shooter on the season. First one short. Carrington as a team, 68% on the year. 21 Carly Baker into the game for Winds-Minnewaukan, replacing Robertson. Rexon's second free throw, no, she missed both. But Hornet getting the offensive rebound. 3 on the way from Wendell, bango. Isabel Wendell with 6. Carrington back in front, 22-18. Equaling their biggest lead. Winds-Minnewaukan's biggest lead has been 3, so this has been a tight game. And a held ball, and it goes to Carrington on the arrow with 2:23 to go in the half. Sophie Robertson, 25, back into the game for Winds-Minnewaukan to replace Carly Baker. Again, full court pressure from Winds-Minnewaukan. Backing off on that a bit now. Madison Johnson getting away from Ava Gord. Wendell, Hornet. Madison Johnson around a screen. Madison Johnson with a 3, bango. 5 threes for Carrington in the half. And they're up by 7, 25-18, with just under 2 minutes to go till halftime. And timeout by Winds-Minnewaukan. On the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Carrington 25, Winds-Minnewaukan 18. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's agents with answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsborough and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville.
Fresh trades this week at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. 2 2021 Delta 610s, 36-inch tracks, power shift, PTO. Call for pricing, 218-784-2961. Coming in April, new Versatile 620. This new tractor is coming in at 2023 pricing. Talk to Chuck O'Neill to reserve. Make your best purchase price and save thousands of dollars. Stop in and get the deal done. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union insurance agent, at 701-436-5777 or use the QR code to connect with the agency.
After what appeared to be a dead heat with turnovers, Winds-Minnewaukan now with 12 turnovers unofficially in the first half, 6 against Carrington. And the Cardinals have not turned it over in the second quarter. Robertson for Ava Gord. Spotted Wolf for Ava Gord, tried to kick it back. Wendell got in the way. Wendell put on the brakes as 2 defenders were coming. Rexon 3 draws air. Caught underneath by Threadgold. And a foul. Surrey Gord with the foul. That's her second. Penalty in effect. Surrey Gord, Ava Gord, and Hanson, 2 fouls apiece for Winds-Minnewaukan. Rexon had missed 2 a moment ago, hits the first of 2 here. Number 3, Haven Kavanaugh in. Kendra Spotted Wolf out for Winds-Minnewaukan. Rexon makes them both. She's got 5, and the Cardinals have a 9-point lead. Carrington backing off on the press. Surrey Gord, top of the key, has a screen. Will hand it back for Kavanaugh. Now Ava Gord sees room to drive, but a flock of Cardinals got in the way and got a takeaway. Swinging around for Hornet on the right. Baseline, she'll drive and lay it up and in. 9 for Eden Hornet. 29-18 as Carrington finishing the second quarter with a good burst. Surrey Gord around a screen to the right. Drops back for Hanson. Ava Gord dumping down low. Close shot was missed and a rebound for Threadgold. Shot clock off. Cardinals can milk it for the rest of the half. Madison Johnson lobbing for Hornet. Wendell. Oh, the Red Sea opened. No. Hornet rebounds. No. And that's the end of the half. On the Tim Kazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Carrington breaking this game open in the second quarter. It was tied after 1. And now the Cardinals are up by 11 on the Tim Kazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. 29-18 in favor of Carrington. We'll have our halftime after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
At Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, they remain committed to their original mission of providing living environments for seniors that maximize health, independence, and quality of life. Residents can enjoy hobbies, socializing, programs, and more at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House communities. For more information on Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com. Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today. The Hillsborough American Legion and VFW welcome you to bring the family to the Hillsborough Vets Club and enjoy a great meal with a Friday night fish fries during the Lenten season, serving from 5:30 to 7 p.m. All you can eat for just $15 for adults, $4 for ages under 10. Dine in, pick up, or local delivery available. And don't forget to stop in on Saturdays from 5:30 to 7 for great roasted chicken supper. It's the best chicken around. Dining and take out great food with the Friday night fish fries and Saturday roasted chicken supper at the Hillsboro Vets Club.
Back at Mayville State University, we're at halftime. Joe Lancello with James Martins. Carrington leading Winds-Minnewaukan 29-18 at the half of this third place game. And our halftime show brought to you by Ryan Up. Whoop. Here we go. I was one spot off. Our halftime brought to you by Ryan Updahl. Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro. Home, auto, business, life, farm insurance. Visit the agency downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. The game was tied at 10 at the end of the first quarter. We've had 3 ties in all. The last of those was at 13. We've had 6 lead changes in the game. Winds-Minnewaukan's last lead was their biggest at 13-10. But Carrington, for the rest of the second quarter, on a 19-5 run. And that's given them their biggest lead, what they have now, 29-18 at the break. For Carrington, Casey Rexon with 5 points, 9 for Madison Johnson, 9 for Eden Hornet. Olivia Threadgold has not scored, 6 points for Isabel Wendell. Kennedy Pazernick and Cadence Van Ray have played and have not scored. Carrington, 6 of 10 at the foul line, 60%. They are shooting 32.1% from the field, 9 of 28. They are 5 of 14 from three-point range, 35.7%. They have 18 rebounds, 7 on the offensive side, with 5 turnovers. Carrington, 10 points in the first quarter, 19 in the second for their total of 29. Winds-Minnewaukan, led by Kaylee Hansen, who has 8 points, 5 for Sophie Robertson, 3 for Suri Gord, and 2 for Haven Kavanaugh. And that's the scoring for Winds-Minnewaukan. Kendra Spotted Wolf, Ava Gord, Gracie Jackson, Carly Baker, and Drew Longy have played and have not scored. Winds-Minnewaukan 0 for 1 at the free throw line. They've only been there once. They have turned the ball over 14 times to Carrington's 5. And the Lady Indians, 7 of 19 from the field, 36.8%, 4 for 9 from three-point range. But the thing is, when you don't have the ball, when you're turning it over, when you're giving up offensive rebounds, Carrington with a 7-2 edge on offensive boards in the first half, Carrington is going to get more chances, and they have taken advantage of those. And in this third-place game, it is Carrington in the lead, 29-18. Now remember, once again, the winner of this game will play the runner-up in Region 1, Valley City, here at Mayville State University at 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, with the winner of that game going on to the state tournament. Following this game, we'll have the Region 2 championship game, as Thompson, undefeated, ranked number 1 of the state in Class A girls basketball, against the number 4 ranked team, Devils Lake. James Martins will call that one for you, and that should be a dandy as well. And we've got a dandy here, too. And that is our halftime on the Ryan Updahl Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro halftime report. Home, auto, business, life, farm insurance. Visit the agency downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. 29-18 Carrington on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. The start of the third quarter after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
H509, proud to be North Dakota's largest Dollars for Scholars chapter. If you're already a member, you know how important H509's presence is to the graduating seniors in our community. Because of your generosity, every graduating student that completes an application will receive a scholarship. I'd like to invite you to join H509 to help continue these amazing gifts for further graduates of the Hillsboro High School. For more information on H509, visit our Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars website or our Facebook page.
Hillsboro Drug and Gift is your area full-service pharmacy with prescription and over-the-counter medications, cough, cold, and flu medications, health and beauty items, and more. They offer mail-out service and free delivery in Hillsboro and Halstead. And remember, you can now text Hillsboro Drug anytime for your prescription refills at 701-636-5231. There's always something new with a great selection of seasonal items, gifts, and cards for all occasions at Hillsboro Drug and Gift. They're always happy to help you, and they thank you for your business at Hillsboro Drug and Gift.
We've got your back. Protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, personal protections, and so much more. Our surface agents answer the phone with a kind of speed and detail that even the Secret Service would envy. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
With James Martins, Joe Lancello with you at Mayville State University, ready to start the third quarter of this Region 2A third-place game with Carrington leading Winds-Minnewaukan 29-18. I neglected to mention the individual fouls for Winds-Minnewaukan. Hanson, Ava Gord, and Surrey Gord with 2 each. For Carrington, only 3 players with 1 foul apiece. And Casey Rexon had 3 steals in that opening half, along with her 5 points. Winds-Minnewaukan with the ball to start the third quarter. Both teams with their original starting lineups. For Winds-Minnewaukan, Spotted Wolf, Hanson, Ava Gord, Surrey Gord, and Robertson. For Carrington, Rexon, Johnson, Hornet, Threadgold, and Wendell. Surrey Gord. Back for Ava, her cousin. Here's a 3. Around and off. An offensive rebound by Spotted Wolf doesn't go. And here come the Cardinals in the home white with red and black. Madison Johnson. Threadgold. Hornet, Rexon, and Wendell round out the 5 for Carrington. Here's a Wendell 3 from the left wing, no. And Spotted Wolf the rebound. Carrington with her biggest lead, 29-18. We've been tied 3 times and had 5 lead changes, and here's a steal by Hornet. Does well to keep it away from the opposition. Wendell, pass tipper right to Madison Johnson. She doesn't score, but Hornet does on the rebound. 11 for Eden Hornet, 31-18. Biggest lead for Carrington. Ava Gordon around a Robertson screen. Just inside the arc, scores. Surrey with 5. Backcourt pressure. Rexon double team, but they're moving the ball quickly, and an easy basket for an Olivia Threadgold. That, boys and girls, is how you break a press. 33-20, Carrington in front. And a reach-in foul going to be called on Olivia Threadgold of Carrington. Her second foul, the first on Carrington. Oh, whoops, wrong player, sorry. I marked in the wrong place. First foul on Hornet and the first on Carrington in the third quarter. Ava Gord. Surrey Gord. Entry pass tipped and controlled by the Cardinals. And Carrington beating Winds-Minnewaukan at their own game, forcing turnovers. Here's a Rexon 3 in and out. And the rebound for Robertson. Ava Gord yo-yos the dribble at the top of the key. Spotted Wolf, Robertson. Surrounded, needs help. Finds it, here's an Ava Gord 3, doesn't go. Spotted Wolf wrestling the rebound away from one Carrington player, but not from a second. And the ball goes to Carrington on the arrow. Number 10, Gracie Jackson into the game for Winds-Minnewaukan. 35, Cadence Van Ray comes in for Carrington. And Winds-Minnewaukan, not so much of a full court press now as a half court press. Rexon into the front court. Van Ray lost the handle on that one. And Surrey Gord couldn't find that one, but Rexon did. Here comes Carrington. Isabel Wendell. Rexon. And Threadgold couldn't hang on to it. And a drive and a basket by Robertson. And we've got a timeout on the floor on the Tim Kazette Seat Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Carrington 33 and Winds-Minnewaukan 22. For all of your insurance questions, see Traill County's Agents with Answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsborough and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
Carrington on the inbound after the timeout, leading by 11. Rexon for Van Ray. Wild runner off. Robertson the rebound. Winds-Minnewaukan looking to cut that deficit back into single digits. They've trailed by as many as 13. Feed inside, and Hornet going to be called for being a little too close. That's the second foul on Eden Hornet, and that's 2 on the Cardinals in the quarter. 25, Olivia Threadgold in. 35, Cadence Van Ray out for Carrington. Lady Innings on the inbound with a full shot clock. Robertson and Rexon intercepts. Here come the Cardinals. And a foul as Olivia Wendell was going for the layup. Haven Kavanaugh commits the foul for Winds-Minnewaukan. Her first foul on Winds-Minnewaukan in the quarter. Isabel Wendell with the first free throw. She's a 57% free throw shooter. 21, Carly Baker. 20, Ava Gord come back in for Winds-Minnewaukan as Kavanaugh and Robertson come out. Second free throw, good by Wendell. She's got 8 on the game. And the lead once again is 13. Surrey Gord across midcourt. Madison Johnson guarding her. Ava Gord from the top with the three. Off the bracket, no good. Rebound tipped around. Was finally controlled by Baker, and she spiked it off the leg of one of the Cardinals. 34 on the shot clock. Surrey Gord on the inbound baseline left. Throws it deep to avoid the 5-second call. Ava Gord with the ball for her cousin Surrey. Float runner from the free throw line, good. Surrey Gord with 7. 35-24. Madison Johnson for Hornet. Quickly down low for Threadgold, and she tried to find Rexon, but Rexon couldn't hang on. 13, Kendra Spotted Wolf. 25, Sophie Robertson come back into the game for Winds-Minnewaukan. Baker and Jackson sit down. Ava Gord with under 3 minutes to go third quarter in this third place game. Ava Gord to the baseline and a foul. Foul on Casey Rexon, that is her first. And that's now 3 on the Cardinals in the quarter. Ava Gord looking for her first point of the night. The 5'3" junior will shoot 2. First free throw short. Just the second free throw try for Winds-Minnewaukan in this game. They've missed both. Make that 1 out of 3. 35-25. Carrington by 10. Threadgold pass picked off. Surrey Gord with a layup. She's got 9. 35-27. Carrington's lead down to 8. Hornet left baseline jumper, no. She fought for her own rebound, and it's finally Surrey Gord who comes away with it, but that was thrown too far away. Kennedy Pazernick, number 3 in. Rexon out for Carrington. These teams playing for third place and a chance to still have a shot at the state Class A girls basketball tournament. Madison Johnson, Hornet, open 3 from the left, around and out. And a foul on the rebound. That is going to go on Pazernick. I thought it was going to go on Hornet. 2 fouls on Pazernick, 4 on Carrington in the quarter. Pazernick out, Rexon back in for Carrington. The next foul against the Cardinals will put Winds-Minnewaukan in the penalty. Ava Gord across midcourt. Hanson for Robertson. Entry pass for Surrey Gord looking to post up and a foul. Madison Johnson with the foul, her first. That creates the penalty. 5 fouls against Carrington in the quarter. And Surrey Gord to shoot 2. Her first time at the free throw line this evening. It's evening. First free throw good. Surrey Gord now with 10 points to lead the Winds-Minnewaukan scorers. And they've cut the gap to 7. 7-0 run for Winds-Minnewaukan. Wendell for Rexon. Hornet right wing 3 is good. Eden Hornet second 3 of the game. She's got 14. 38-29 and a foul on Wendell. 2 fouls on Isabel. Penalty in effect. And Surrey Gord again to the free throw line. Surrey Gord made 2 of 2 at the stripe a moment ago, and this first one does not get the bounce. Second free throw by Gord. That one missed. Double miss, but a rebound. And for Winds-Minnewaukan will try again. Here's a Surrey Gord 3. It was blocked on the way. Madison Johnson comes down with it and gets fouled. Foul 2 against for Winds-Minnewaukan in the quarter. It's the second foul on Kendra Spotted Wolf. Half-court trap coming. Pass to Hornet, breaks it. Rexon, right corner, Bango with the 3. 7 for Rexon. 41-29, Carrington back up by a dozen as we're in the final minute of the third quarter. Surrey Gord for Hansen. Spotted Wolf bobbled, got it back, lob down low. Again, too many Cardinals there. Wendell hands for Johnson. Shot clock off for the final seconds of the third quarter. Johnson trying to hand for Hornet. We got a foul. Ava Gord with a foul. That is her third team foul. For Winds-Minnewaukan had a foul to give. They've actually got one more to give before the bonus goes into effect. But time running down in the third quarter. Madison Johnson shot blocked. Robertson with the block for Surrey Gord ahead of the crowd, not able to finish. 3 quarters in the books on the Tim Kazed Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Carrington 41, for Winds-Minnewaukan 29. Fourth quarter after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Lakes Community Co-op takes pride in providing complete customer satisfaction as they serve their local communities with the necessary products and services for farms, businesses, and individuals. Energy solutions, feed, milk, C-stores, meat market, motel, car wash, HVAC, natural gas. Visit your neighborhood Lakes Community Co-op location for them to meet your needs or learn more at lakescommunitycoop.com.
Are you dreaming of building or remodeling your dream home? This is Sonia from the Lighting Gallery, and we can help you from the time you start that dream to the time that your last fixture is hung in your room. We can come out to your house and do an in-home lighting design, picking out fixtures, working within your budget, working within your style, and putting together a full lighting package for you that makes your house feel like a home. If you're building, you're remodeling, visit us at the Lighting Gallery, located at 3622 South Washington Street in Grand Forks.
With James Martins, Joe Lancello with you. Fourth quarter about to get underway in this Class A Region 2 third place game, with Carrington leading for Winds-Minnewaukan 41-29. The winner to stay alive with a chance to go to the state tournament. The winner will face Valley City on Saturday afternoon here at Mayville State. Ava Gord inside. Back to Ava, now Surrey Gord. Back inside to Spotted Wolf. Held ball, and it goes to Carrington on the arrow. Carrington with their original starting 5, Rexon, Madison Johnson, Hornet, Threadgold, and Wendell. Threadgold with a 3, air ball, and a foul. Foul on Surrey Gord, that's her third, first against the Lady Indians in the quarter. So the Gord cousins, Ava and Surrey, each with 3 fouls. Inbound for Threadgold. Wendell into the block for Hornet, and she was fouled. Eden Hornet to shoot 2. Sophie Robertson with a foul, her second. Second team foul on for Winds-Minnewaukan. Hornet hits the first. The junior with 15 points to lead the Carrington scoring. Second free throw in and out. Robertson rebounds, joined by Siri Gord, Ava Gord, Spotted Wolf, who misses inside, and Kaylee Hansen. And a foul against Carrington. On Madison Johnson, that's her second foul, first on the Cardinals in the quarter. No Carrington player with more than 2 fouls. Johnson, Wendell, and Pazernick have 2 each. Carrington up by 13, their biggest lead. They've had that on a few occasions here in the second half. Spotted Wolf for Hansen. Back for Spotted Wolf in the block. Robertson. Shot clock at 10. And again, the Cardinals converge and get a takeaway. Hornet, left baseline jumper, no. And a foul. There were 2 Lady Indians going for the same rebound. Foul is on Olivia Threadgold. That's her second, and 2 on the Cardinals in the quarter. Number 3, Haven Kavanaugh checks in for Winds-Minnewaukan as Spotted Wolf checks out. Ava Gord quickly into the front court. Hands for Hansen, and now Suri Gord. Gord with a 3, yes. 14 for Suri Gord. 42-32, 2 minutes played, fourth quarter. Again, Carrington moving the ball quickly to break the press, and Hornet scores. Timeout on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. 5:59 to play. Carrington leading for Winds-Minnewaukan 44-32. Back after this. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's Agents with Answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsborough and Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
I think it's fair to say you pay more now than ever before to operate your vehicles. We've got some relief. I'm Chris Moen with Nodak Insurance. Our auto customers are driving safer with fewer accidents, and for many that translates into lower premiums. If you're not seeing lower rates with your insurance company, call me to compare. You might save some money, and you will get better service. Call me today at 757-1613, or stop by one of my locations at 1913 South Washington in Grand Forks or 207 Main Street in Lakota.
No pressure from Carrington this time. They'll just set up in a half-court defense as Winds-Minnewaukan bring it across. Trailing by 12. Anna Reachin going for a steal, committing a foul. That's on Eden Hornet. That's her third. Third on Carrington of the quarter. Hornet, the first Carrington player with 3 fouls. Fresh shot clock for Winds-Minnewaukan to inbound. But it's ricocheted off one Cardinal, and they keep it. Quick 3-on-1. Now back to even strength. Threadgold driving and fouled. Fouls on Kaylee Hansen, her third. Third on the Indians in the quarter with 5:39 to play. Hornet out, and 35, Keaton's Van Ray checks in for Carrington. Fresh shot clock, they'll inbound baseline right. Van Ray traveled. 9 turnovers against Carrington. 4 Winds-Minnewaukan had 20 going into the fourth quarter. Robertson double teamed. Ball poked out of bounds, and it will go to Carrington. It's said that defense wins championships. It seems that defense is winning games in this Region 2 girls basketball tournament because every game we've seen, the winning team has done a very good job on defense. Wendell almost forgot the ball. Van Ray has it on the top. And now Johnson. Rexon with a fake. Threadgold, yes. Threadgold with 5. 47-32, 15-point lead with under 5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Dumping down low for Kavanaugh, wasn't quite ready for it. Hanson missing. And Madison Johnson rebounding. Johnson ahead for Van Ray. Now Wendell and back for Madison Johnson to run the offense. Driving, missing, but a foul. Kaylee Hansen commits her 4th foul, and that's 4 in the Indians in the fourth quarter. Spotted Wolf 13 back into the game for Winds-Minnewaukan to replace Surrey Gore to give her a breather. Threadgold back for Wendell. Almost midway through the fourth quarter of this Region 2 third place game. Wendell for Johnson in deep. Rexon for Hornet. Madison Johnson 3 from the right, no. And she followed her shot. Couldn't convert, but she'll get a couple of free throws. Haven Kavanaugh with her 2nd foul. That's the penalty. 5 fouls against Winds-Minnewaukan as a team in the fourth quarter. Johnson 4 of 4 at the line to shoot 2 and hit the first. 10 points for Madison Johnson. Kavanaugh checks out for Winds-Minnewaukan, and Surrey Gord is back in the game. Second free throw off the bracket. And controlled by the Lady Indians. Hanson for Surrey Gord. And a reach-in foul on Threadgold, I believe. That is her 3rd foul, and that's 4 on the Cardinals in the quarter. So the next foul puts Winds-Minnewaukan at the free throw line with the penalty. 48-32, 16-point lead for Carrington, their biggest. The game was tied after 1 quarter. Carrington up 11 at the break and 12 after 3 quarters, and now it's 16. Surrey Gord around a screen. Here's a 3 high off the rim and off the top of the backboard. That's out of play, and it's Carrington Mall. And Winds-Minnewaukan going back to the full court press. In for Johnson, lobs it ahead. Threadgold back for Johnson. Rexon at the top, now Hornet. Back for Madison Johnson, 3 on the way, no. And the Ladies control the rebound. 3 minutes to play, fourth quarter. Winds-Minnewaukan needs points, and quickly. Ava Gord. Inside for Spotted Wolf, no. Rexon rebounds. Carrington quickly into the front court. Threadgold lost the handle on it. An unforced error, and here comes Winds-Minnewaukan the other way with Surrey Gordon a layup. 16 for Surrey Gord. Timeout Lady Indians on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. 2:30 to play, a 14-point lead for Carrington. Back after this. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's agents with answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsborough and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one, American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
If you're looking to upgrade your appliances, Olson Hardware in Hillsborough is the place to stop, as they have sales and service for all your major appliances: refrigerators, freezers, washers and dryers, stoves, dishwashers, and microwaves. Olson Hardware also now has in store the Amazing Rest mattress. It's a high-quality, affordable mattress designed to help you achieve amazing rest. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop and check out the Amazing Rest mattress. And don't forget about all of your general hardware items, too, at Olson Hardware in Hillsborough.
Carrington 2.5 minutes away from a return trip here on Saturday afternoon to face Valley City for a berth in the Class A state tournament. Off the inbound pass, tipped out of bounds by Hanson. It will stay with Carrington. 2:28 to play in the fourth quarter. 33 on the shot clock. And again, pressure from the Lady Indians. Johnson, who's their best ball handler. Around a thread gold screen. Oh, and a nice steal. Good job there by Robertson to nip in and take that away. Entry pass out of reach. Taken away, and timeout Carrington. On the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, 48-34 Carrington in the lead. Back after this.
Otto Egg wants you to be prepared, no matter what Mother Nature throws your way. Otto Egg offers seed, fertilizer, and chemical options to best fit your operations. They also provide scouting to help find weeds and disease, and track crop stands to help producers get a better idea what's going on with their fields. Contact Nick Otto at 701-520-0825 or Kylan Kostreski at 701-520-9875.
For all your insurance questions, see Trowell County's agents with answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsborough and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. 2:05 to go in the fourth quarter. Carrington with a 48-34 lead over Winds-Minnewaukan. Cardinals who inbound facing full court pressure. Into the front court for Rexon. Thread gold. Double teamed. Now Madison Johnson with a good jumping catch. Under 2 minutes to play. Johnson tried to circle back and pass it for Rexon, but it was taken away. And Madison Johnson picked the pocket of one of the Lady Indians. Wendell. Rexon at the hash mark. Johnson. Room to drive. Missed from in close. A rebound for Rexon. The shot never hit the rim, so the shot clock's still going. And now a reach and foul on Surrey guard. That is her fourth. So Surrey, Gordon, and Hanson, 4 fouls apiece for Winds-Minnewaukan. Madison Johnson at the line, 5 of 6. And 10 points for the senior. First free throw good. Carrington on the verge of going 17-7. Winds-Minnewaukan would end the year 12-12, but with only one senior graduating. And so many of these players very young. They'll certainly make an impact in Region 2 next year. And for a couple of years after that. Surrey Gord's three is good. Timeout for Winds-Minnewaukan. On the Tim Kazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, 1 minute to play. For Winds-Minnewaukan trailing Carrington 37-50. Back after this.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Hi, this is Chrissy Thompson from the Hillsborough and Central Valley School District, reminding you that ethics, integrity, and respect are values important to our daily lives. In our sporting events, educational lessons, and lifetime values taught by school activities. Remember that one simple word, sportsmanship. It's how you play the game. This message is from the Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts.
For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's Agents with Answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsborough and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. 1 minute to play. Carrington inbounding against a full court press. Penalty in effect for both teams. And a steal. Surrey Gord lays it up in and a foul. Isabel Wendell with the foul, that's her third. Surrey Gord now with 23, free throw missed. Madison Johnson rebounds. 50-39 and a foul. Or check that. On Hanson, that is her fifth foul. So she'll foul out with 42.4 to play, and she'll leave with 8 points. As a sophomore, she should be back for more. Kendra Spotted-Wolf, another sophomore, back into the game for Four Winds-Minnewaukan. Johnson, 7 of 8 at the line with 12 points. First free throw, no good. So the Cardinals will face Valley City on Saturday at 1 o'clock, and we'll have it for you here on YourLiveEvent.com. Second free throw decides to stay down. 51-39. Surrey Gord laying it up and in. 25 for the 8th grader. Timeout on the Tim Kazette Seals Golden Harvest scoreboard. 51-41. Carrington in the lead. Back after this.
This is your livelihood, and success requires a seed partner that's just as committed as you are. Just like you, we're farmers first, so our values are rooted just as deep and our goals are just as strong. Our team is ready to hit your fields, so no matter what each growing season brings, we'll get through it together. It's who we are. Thunderseed, first in the field.
For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's Agents with Answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsborough and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. Shot clock off. And a quick foul against Rexon committed by Ava Gord. That's her fourth. Casey Rexon is 2 of 4 at the line today, the senior with 8 points. First free throw short. Remember, following this game, we've got the Region 2 Championship with Thompson taking on Devils Lake. That will be on another stream on YourLiveEvent.com. Rexon missing both. Rexon tipping the pass, but it goes right to Ava Gord of Four Winds-Minnewaukan. Ava's shot is off. She got her own rebound, but then Rexon again. And fouled. With 14.2 to play. That's 5 fouls on Ava Gord, so she fouls out with 14.2 to play. And she finishes the day with 1 point. 24, Drew Longy into the game to replace her. Rexon 2 of... That is 3 in a row she's missed. Cardinals led by as many as 15. They're up now by 12. Surrey Gordon into the front court. Robertson playing in her last high school game. Here's the Surrey Gord 3 around and out. And a rebound for Wendell, and that will do it. And the Carrington Cardinals win third place, and they stay alive with a chance of playing in the state Class A girls basketball tournament. Final score on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard: Carrington 52, Winds-Minnewaukan 41. James Martins will join us with post-game interviews after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsborough offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsborough to learn more about rebates or visit BrightEnergySolutions.com.
Fresh trades this week at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. 2 2021 Delta 610s, 36-inch tracks, power shift, PTO. Call for pricing, 218-784-2961. Coming in April, new Versatile 620. This new tractor is coming in at 2023 pricing. Talk to Chuck O'Neill to reserve. Make your best purchase price and save thousands of dollars. Stop in and get the deal done. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada.
Hi, this is Chrissy Thompson from the Hillsborough and Central Valley School District, reminding you that ethics, integrity, and respect are values important to our daily lives. In our sporting events, educational lessons, and lifetime values taught by school activities. Remember that one simple word, sportsmanship. It's how you play the game. This message is from the Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts.
Welcome back to Mayville State. James Martins is courtside with our Energy Player of the Game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. James Martins with Eden Hornet of the Carrington Cardinals.
Eden, congratulations. Your season lives another day. Your thoughts about coming back here on Saturday?
I mean, it's great. My teammates have pushed all of us to do our best, and our coaches have, just been there for us, and yeah, it's been great.
You've been a part of a lot of games in Carrington girls basketball over the last few years. Where does this one rank in those contests?
Top 10.
You'll play Valley City on Saturday. Not sure you know very much about them, but what are you looking forward to most about that game?
The competitiveness. They're very athletic girls, and we're just going to come out and do our best.
Eden Hornet, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Eden, congratulations. Go enjoy this one, all right?
Yep.
Back to you, Joe. Okay, James Martins, thanks very much. Carrington advancing as the third place team here in Region 2, Class A, with a 52-41 victory over Winds-Minnewaukan. And we continue now with our post-game awards. Let's go with our Precision Play of the Game brought to you by RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton. For precision planning updates, information, questions, contact RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton, 701-636-2119, or visit planterdoc.com. RDK Enterprises is here to help you. Precision Play, I'll go with any one of the 7 steals that Casey Rexon of Carrington had, as that helped. Those 7 steals were part of 26 times that Winds-Minnewaukan gave the ball away. So our precision play of the game there, Casey Rexon, brought to you by RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton. Now for our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection, brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company, keeping you connected. Discover local reliability you can trust, halsteadtel.com. And the post-game connection will be the Carrington defense, forcing those 26 turnovers and taking what was a tie game after 1 quarter and turning it to 11-point lead at the half, and an eventual 11-point victory, 52-41, to win the third-place title. Our HTC post-game connection brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company. Running down the scoring here for Winds-Minnewaukan, Kendra Spotterwolf did not score. 8 for Kaylee Hansen, 1 for Ava Gord, 7 for Sophie Robertson, 23 for Surrey Gord. Haven Kavanaugh with 2. Gracie Jackson, Carly Baker, and Drew Longy played, did not score. For Winds-Minnewaukan, 26 turnovers. That was the key stat for them. For Carrington, 2 players in double figures. Eden Hornet with 17 points to go along with 6 rebounds and 3 assists. 13 from Madison Johnson, 9 for Casey Rexon. Isabel Wendell scored 8 with 4 steals. 5 for Olivia Threadgold. Casey Pazernick and Cadence Van Ray played, did not score. For Winds-Minnewaukan, season ends 12-12. Carrington now 17-7. They'll take on Valley City here Saturday at 1 o'clock for a berth in the Class A state tournament. Stay tuned to yourliveevent.com. We've got on a different stream the Region 2 championship game between Thompson and Devil's Lake. That'll be after these words, just a moment, on yourliveevent.com.